What's at stake, Clark, if WNBA CBA negotiations fail? How is Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark impacted if the WNBA doesn't agree on a new collective bargaining agreement? The biggest story in women's basketball over the next couple of months is the ongoing negotiations between the WNBA League Office and the WNBA Players Association, or WNBPA, regarding the league's next collective bargaining agreement, CBA. Negotiations have been ongoing for months now, and while both sides seem to agree on several things, the biggest reported point of contention is that the players want their revenue share to be tied to the league's total revenue, which means their share would increase as the league's revenue continues to grow, while the league office wants the players' revenue share to be fixed at a certain amount. The initial deadline for the two sides to come to a deal was October 31st, but that deadline had been extended to November 30th. And there's no reason why the deadline can't keep getting extended through the end of 2025. However, given the Toronto Tempo and Portland Fire's looming WNBA expansion drafts, the dates of which still haven't been announced, along with upcoming WNBA free agency, means that a new CBA probably needs to be in place in February 2026 at the very latest. And if this doesn't happen, then a potential WNBA work stoppage becomes a very real scenario. Given that Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark is the biggest star in women's basketball, there is a lot of interest around how a potential WNBA work stoppage in 2026 might impact her. The short answer is not very much, at least not when compared to most other WNBA players. ESPN's Michael Voipel explained why this is the case in a November 10th article by saying, "Clark has high-profile endorsement deals that provide her much more income than her WNBA salary. She's part of a group of players, both veterans and those still on rookie contracts, who could weather a potential work stoppage without financial hardship. That said, a key part of earning endorsements is visibility, which the WNBA provides." In other words, because number 22 makes so much money off the court, a potential lockout wouldn't be as much of an issue for her compared to most other WNBA players, who don't make nearly as much with endorsements and sponsorships. But that's not to say she'd be fine with a lockout. Clark is surely itching to compete again, especially after playing in just 13 games in 2025 because of injuries. Therefore, Clark does still have something to lose if these CBA negotiations go awry, as does her fan base, who are clamoring to see her back on the basketball court.